Que lo que mi gente, ¿cómo estás? Ya tú sabes, soy yo, Elisa. What's up, my people? You already know, it's your girl Liza, and I'm here to give you another workout video today. First of all, thank you for clicking on this video of all YouTube videos to watch. I appreciate your time, your energy, and let me know what you think in the comments about this video and the tips that you're about to receive today if you tried them, because I want to know. As you can already tell probably by the title of this video, these are my 10 tips on how I lost 30 pounds. So I went from being like this to being like this, and I'm going to share with you my tips on how I accomplished from this to this look today. Okay, pero vámonos, let's go. Let's get into it. Tip number 1. Y'all are gonna love this. It's your diet. Personally, for me, in my fitness journey, I started at 155, 160, because you know, girls, we fluctuate with our weight quite a bit, actually. It's pretty normal, don't worry about it. So personally, for me, how I lost 30 pounds was through intermittent fasting. What is intermittent fasting exactly? Intermittent fasting is a style of eating, I kind of want to say. I don't know what to call it exactly, but basically what you do is you give yourself a certain amount of time in each day to eat however much you want. It's giving you a certain amount of time to eat, so that way, you know, in the time that you're not eating, your stomach is shrinking back to its normal size. So that way, when you give yourself that period of time to eat whatever you want, because your stomach is so small, you can only eat so much, you know? You can only intake so much. And so you're not going over your calorie intake. I was still eating a lot of food here and there. I was still eating my cake, and I was still eating Cheetos and Doritos and things that aren't necessarily good for your body, but I was still eating them, and I still was able to lose weight because I was in that calorie deficit. But things have changed now, but that's what helped me get 30 pounds lighter. As far as diet goes, I was eating a lot of fats and a lot of protein and trying to get a lot of vegetables in. So just keeping it real clean. I was eating chicken at the time. I've kind of switched up my diet a little bit. I've been trying I've been trying the vegan lifestyle. I actually grew up in a family of vegetarians and vegans. So it's not a whole new idea for me, but I've actually been implementing it in my life, and I like where it's going, and I can talk about it in another video. I was eating chicken, I was eating dairy, all of that, but it's changed now. But that's just how it was. Tip number 2, though, being hydrated, okay? I know, they're all the most basic answers, and maybe you don't want to hear them, but it is the basics that will get you the furthest in life. If you can apply the most basic information to your life, then you can move on to the next step of the more complex things to get you to the next level. But first, you gotta start with the basics. So yes, hydration is number 2. Make sure you're getting enough water. It's good for your skin, it's good for your hair, it's good to help with sweating all the toxins out. It helps keep you from being sick. Loads of benefits from water. Your body is 80% water. You should be drinking enough to maintain and help your body heal itself. Your body needs water. Another thing I would drink after the gym frequently would be coconut water. Coconut water is very similar to Gatorade, but it's natural. Wow, it's natural and it's healthy. So coconut water is great because it gives you those electrolytes back, but also has a lot of other minerals and vitamins, and it's natural. So you're not putting a whole bunch of like sugar and nasty stuff and mucus into your stuff like what Gatorade does for you. Also, to help with your hydration, if you are a coffee drinker like I am, I love my coffee so much. You also gotta make sure that you're extra hydrated, because even though coffee can be great with helping with your digestion, it's a natural pre-workout, you also need to make sure that you're getting enough water, because coffee will dry you out. So get that water in, boo. Numero 3, sleep. It's sleep. If you're getting the proper amount of sleep, it allows your body to heal It allows your body to recover. If you get enough sleep, for one, you will have more energy for your workouts, and two, it will help you properly heal after your workouts. Also, sleep goes into a lot of different things. If you're tired all the time, you're gonna lack motivation, you're gonna be lethargic, you're gonna not wanna go to the gym if you're tired, you know what I mean? So sleep is really important as well. Make sure you're getting in those Z's. Number 4. Now this one is not so basic. It's goal setting. So when you start your fitness journey and you're just beginning, you're just starting, or maybe even if you're in the middle of your journey, you need to be consistently goal setting for each month, each week, and maybe break it down day to day. But I find that if I break down my goals from 5 years to a year, to each individual month, to each week, to each day, it gives you a really nice map, a really nice layout of the direction you want to go. With goal setting, it's super important to write it down or to have it on a vision board. Come here, let me show you something. I just actually set this up the other day. I'm still moving into my apartment. You guys already know I'm struggling with it. It's a whole lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. But I actually just set up my vision board again. It doesn't have any visuals yet except for the family of my photo and a cute little dog origami thing that my nephew made for me. But it doesn't have that many visuals yet. It's just got down my written goals. What I need to do is I need to go to the library and actually print out what I want in my future. So that way I can read it, I can see it visually, and what I do personally, what I did and what I still consistently do is I like to stand in front of my vision board right here, and I like to read my goals every night and every morning. So that way I have a constant reminder in my head, like, look, you're working towards something. Goal setting and achieving those goals is all about consistency and determination. It's about persistence. It's about routine, which leads me into tip number 5, I believe. Yes, tip number 5, creating a schedule and routine to help with that consistency. So why do you need to make a routine? Why do you need to make splits? Why do you need to have this? Well, my friend, let me just tell you, motivation is great, but it doesn't last. Motivation is fleeting. It can come and it can go within minutes. So having a routine, having a schedule makes you more obligated, makes you more responsible to follow through with what you have actually planned.